Good afternoon, guys. How are you? How was your holiday? So, I'm loving this time. 4 days of soul searching, 4 days of connecting with myself, 4 days of nursing my wounds, 4 days of healing and doing what matters most to me, and 4 days of just resting and taking it easy, which has always been hard for me. So, today I have on my Christmas sweater, as you can see. I have on lip gloss, it's drying off. Background on that is it's Rihanna's lip gloss. She has it. She got it from one of her aunts as a graduation gift, so she didn't know where it was. Yesterday I found it and I asked her, can I wear it? She let me wear it yesterday, and today too. Ever since, she's so adamant to finish it. Kids are so funny. I'm like, you don't have to finish your lip gloss in 2 days because you don't want to share with mommy. I guess it's time for me to go buy my own stuff. Like I told you, I'm not into makeup, so I don't have any of that, and I didn't want to wear lipstick. I'm at home chilling. So I'm learning finally at 30 to do something that Brianna does all the time and does very well. She says, I'm relaxing. So the message I have for you today is the result. The result. As you know, I've been on a healing journey for a couple of months now. I'm really surprised my hair is growing fast. Come on, I didn't have any hair last week. So you've seen that I did the work in areas where it was necessary. I looked back and dealt with childhood trauma and through my whole life. So when you go through stuff, I got an answer today. Like the guy I was dealing with during the summer, he's a Capricorn male like me. Me being with him was just God showing me what I do not want to be around, or what I don't want to be myself. Because too often the people we deal with are a reflection of ourselves. Let me explain. As Capricorn, we can be very controlling, very possessive. We try to control everything. Matter of fact, our whole life is planned out. You can't be mad at the good. We are the sun with the most human potential. We are restless. We are always planning, always coming up with goals, always looking for the next challenge. That's why we're the good, because we're looking for a new mountain to climb. So I was like, oh wow, it was just so toxic. You've seen the results on my body: disfiguration, change in my period, me having to wear a mouth guard grinding at night. So it's just like, wow, thank you, God. I'm like, thank you for rescuing me. And I'm a lot into crime shows and looking back on some of my relationships. My ex over the summer, my ex-husband, and the guy I was engaged to who lived overseas. If I'd stay with these guys, that could have been my verdict, murder, homicide. So I'm just so thankful. You don't even know when things don't work out, when people show you their true colors. Don't be mad. Don't try to force it. Don't try to make it work. Just walk away. You don't even know. You have no idea what God is protecting you from. So I've done the work. It's not pretty. It's not easy. And like I shared on Instagram yesterday, sometimes I'm prompted to share painful experiences. Some other times I'm just forced to, I have the urge to acknowledge that, wow, I've been through a lot. And that's big for me because I usually never did that. So I was just like, wow, I've been through a lot. I've been through a lot, but I survived. But I survived. I survived. So when you are with the wrong people, you lose even your most normal, most routine abilities. For instance, since I've been driving, I always back in when I'm parking. But since I was dealing with Mr. Toxic, the ex from L, I couldn't. It was just, I couldn't even get my toes straight. And for me to just straight parking the regular way, it takes me a lot of work. So, and I've been doing that for months. And now, when 2 weeks ago I started to back in again, it's so natural and effortless. That's who I am. I was like, wow, I'm getting back to myself. That is so good. And also cutting my hair has declared in my mind. I can think more clearly. There's one area of my life that needed work. One friendship, not a romantic relationship. One piece of toxicity that I had to let go of. So I'm so glad I closed that book 2 weeks ago and everything is coming full circle. I'm breathing. I am living. I am free. I am relaxed. There's no anxiety. There's no panics. There's no worry. It's just, I feel so light. I cannot even put it into words. I'm not talking about my haircut. I'm just talking about spiritually, mentally, emotionally. I am just at peace. I have the peace that surpasses all understanding, like the Bible tells us. So the result is reconnecting with myself, loving myself, getting back to being myself, slowly but surely, also pouring into my greatest investment, In my 20s, I made purchases. In my 30s, I'm making investments. The only investment I am guaranteed to return on are my kids. So I'm so glad I'm pouring into them, like now day 2 or 4 of just being with them at home, cooking, eating, being there for them, enjoying every moment, being in the now. I'm not thinking about any goals or thinking about what I could have done, how I could have fixed things. I'm just really, truly in the now. And there is freedom. There is such freedom in just being in the now and going with the flow. That's what I'm learning. The other side also, Capricorn is part goat, part fish. I am finally at 30 learning to let go of the need to control. The need to control is deeply rooted in fear, usually through childhood trauma, like you've heard my story. Once I let go of my mommy and daddy issues, I no longer need the need to control people and outcome has gone. If something is really bothering me, I will leave it up to the angels to figure it out. Right now, my job is to control the only thing I can control, which is myself. And the right people will fall into place. I'm trusting the universe. I have peace and serenity about my path. Everything is aligning. Perfect alignment for His glory, for my good and His glory. So I'm just so excited, guys. I cannot tell you. You read the affirmations yesterday, right? On Instagram. I am finally giving myself the gift of love I've shown to others freely and unconditionally. I deserve nothing less. I am magic. I am worthy. I am beautiful. I am loved. I am enough. So guys, again, the result, you will go through many griefs in your life before the final act of death, but you have to allow yourself to go through that part. Here I am now embracing my fish part of the Capricorn. I am deeply, deeply, deeply seeking my imagination. I'm deeply tapping into my imagination through music, through heart, and letting it flow. My creative being is being expressed more than before. You've seen that in the way I dress up. There's a lot of art within my soul, but I'm finally embracing that. And I'm also swimming through my emotions. What a beautiful thing. The reason why I could not focus on my own emotion is because I'm always carrying the burden of others as Capricorn. So I'm like, that was what overwhelmed me. So now that I've pushed away all toxic people, some people can be nice, but anybody that drains you, whether they're Christian, non-Christian, whatever their religion, whatever their belief system, you have to let them go, because you cannot pour from an empty cup. Now that I've let go of those toxic people in my life, men, women, friends, relationship, romantic, platonic friendships, relationships. So once I let go of that, now I'm able to deeply feel my emotions and apologetically. I am just feeling like myself again. I'm feeling alive again. I'm breathing. So thank you all for your moral support through this journey. I love you guys. I'll talk to you guys soon. Be safe out there. Mwah, mwah, mwah.